My name is Adrian. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and Lady Ayahuasca has been calling to me for several years now, and I've been researching it, just knowing that it was something that was calling to me, saying that it could help me in some way. Not knowing what exactly I needed help with, but just knowing that something in my life needed some explanation. And I could not have asked for a better situation with the Arkana Spiritual Center, with the staff, the facilities, the accommodations, and the group of people that seem to be drawn to this facilities in specific seem to be, I mean, you feel almost connected to them the instant you meet them and talk to them. And you just, when you start to hear about ayahuasca, you're already on the path to healing. You just something, it's there's a reason it's calling to you. And then once you come here, the second you step onto the facility and talk to the people, and you're not alone in this universe. When the way you feel and the apprehensions you have and the anxiety you have, it's the everyday hustle and bustle in life gets to everyone, no matter how strong you are, no matter what your role you play in your life. It's, it gets to all of us, and we all need a little guidance, a little help, a little explanation as to why we're all doing this. And it's unlike anything else you could ever imagine. And that's part of the apprehension a lot of people have, is that fear of the unknown. You know, people fear the dark because they don't know what's in the darkness. And part of this is dealing with that darkness. You need to shed light on that darkness so that it's no longer dark and you're no longer fearful and holding on to things that you just were carrying for so long. And it's this weight of the world on your shoulders that you then take that weight, you get stronger and you grow, and then that weight is no longer a weight. It's this thing that you now know how to manage and work through in life, and then you could use that to help guide the people around you in life. Then they'll look to you for, and you're all of a sudden it's spreading like a good thing. Like, there's so many things that are toxic and spread, and it's, makes us feel bad when somebody's, misery loves company, but happiness loves company too. And people will be drawn to that, and it's something that, how much you want to fight it, we all need it. We all need that happiness, because that's what this life is all about, the love and the happiness, and just understanding that for this split second that we're here on this earth, you gotta make the absolute most of it. And if you want to dwell on the negative and the sadness and the misery, then that's something that you're just gonna have to deal with for a long time, and it's not gonna be a good life. The reciprocal to that, the opposite end of that, is so beautiful and so, I mean, you just can't put it into words. And once you get there, I mean, just a week ago when I first arrived, like I knew I was beginning the healing process, but I could not have imagined in all my years of research that when I would leave here, that I'd be feeling the way I do now, in such a positive way, and such like what I'm going to take from this place, I could not have put a price on. So whatever you think is like it's too price, like you can search far and wide, you will not find another facility that will duplicate what you get at the Arkana Spiritual Center. It's, I mean, well worth anything. I mean, just find a way to make it happen, because if you're looking at this right now, if you're already thinking about it, like that's the very best step you could start taking in your life to move in the direction that you need to head towards. And I was carrying a lot of anger, and now like I've let it wash away from me. It's like that's not a fun feeling. The love and the happiness and the laughter and just the appreciation of life. You're so connected to life. You're here with Mother Earth and the spirit and the animals, and everyone here just shares that same mentality, and you realize that you're not alone in this universe, and you just can't wait to go back home and start telling people about that and letting them know that, everything's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. But you have to work at it. It's going to take some work, and sometimes the cure for what you're trying to fix isn't going to be easy. Sometimes the cure can be even worse than the disease that you're trying to ail. But once you get through that, once you pass that hump, anything you've ever worked for in life that's worth doing, it's going to take some work. And that's the reward at the end, that you just realize that I can do this. I'm a good person, and there's a lot of love I can give, and I'm deserving of loving myself and then all those around me. And there's nothing better than that in this world.